Lush woodland lies before my eyes. Beneath me is an old rusty locker. Guess that's what I've been stuffed in just a second ago.
全身が痛い。どれだけ長く閉じ込められていたんだよ。
Who would do this to me and why? When did I even get here? What the heck is going on? My head swirls in confusion as I try to recall what happened last.
僕は養子探偵とかいう人に会って、それから。
The OBS is picking that up. If you don't hear us saying the words, they're actually talking and we're just letting it go out. So that's why there's like a pause. The haziness clears as I begin to remember I was suddenly attacked by Senior Detective and eventually lost consciousness. He claimed to be part of the Detective Alliance, but maybe that was just a blow.
人が嘘をついていたなら、例のペット殺しの犯人は野放しってことか。早く元の場所に戻らないと。
Easier said than done.
He was so not like that.
I reached to grab my smartphone, but after a frantic search, I realized that my front pockets had been empty. As I continued searching my person, I noticed an unfamiliar weight in my back pocket. That's weird. I don't normally keep stuff back there. Suspicious, I carefully plucked the foreign object from my pocket. Tablet device like an oversized smartphone, more or less. The moment I see it, though, a chill runs down my spine. I lift it up, touching the buttons out of the habit, then I know a notification appears. Authentication successful.
おはよう、北条ワト君。探偵デバイスを起動させたようだな。薬の効果とはいえ、まさか数日も眠り続けるとは減点1だぞ。
3 days straight, minus 1 point. He's down to 0.
He gained 10 points, so he's down 10.
Because he kept losing points.
Oh, whatever.
It's breaking even.
Yeah, but you drugged the kid. You probably didn't even gave him too much for his body weight and all that, and lucky he didn't overdose.
Oh, please. He knew what he was
doing. Even experienced detectives slack in most things. As the tablet comes to life, a familiar voice emanates from its speakers.
お前さんをこの場に連れてきた張本人、老子探偵だ。3日前にもあったな。もっとも、お前さんは眠り続けていたから、つい先ほどの出来事に思うだろうがな。
At least put his face on the tablet.
Oh.
僕は3日も眠ってたのか。
So, senior detective, the one reaching out to me, I knew I recognized his voice from before. Still, his tone is pretty nonchalant for a kidnapper. Can't help but feel irritated.
きっと私に騙されたと思っているだろうが、お前さんが探偵同盟の一員となったことは真実だよ。嘘だと思うのなら、その探偵同盟の一員である証、探偵デバイスで登録情報を調べてみるといい。
Man, this recording's been going on long.
探偵同盟の正式なメンバーとして、お前さんの情報が登録されているはずだ。
Oh, yay.
I open up the tablet and look through the roster he mentioned. There I find my profile, beginning with my full legal name.
探偵序列100位、北条ワト。確かに僕の名前だ。
Yep,
それに群青寺先生しか知らないはずの僕の特技や経歴まで登録されている。
Ouch, my special skill is housework. I'm no great detective, sure, but that's a low blow. I wonder what else is on here.
この探偵たちの序列と探偵ネームも載ってる。
Aliases
それに
too?
直近の凶悪事件の情報や捜査状況まで。
And on recent atrocities. From the latest incidents all the way back to before I was born, it's a robust selection of key documents about cases and famous to the public. Far too much for one person to read. Frankly, even at a glance, most of the content seems to be highly technical in nature. This is way too much effort for a prank, meaning the DA really did recruit me. Can I trust what senior detectives say?
Detective agent.
I know. I'm trying to think about what we have as the DA.
All I can think of is Dumbledore's army.
Oh, Jesus. You and Harry Potter.
僕は本当に探偵同盟の一員になったんですね。信じていいんですか、老子探偵さん。
なお、今流れているのは録音音声だ。緊急事態が起こったので、お前さんを森の中へ隠し、私は離れることとする。
And how did you were able to predict exactly? Oh, yeah, you're calling me. No, there's a recording. Oh, I know what it is. iRobot, where the professor was it doctor? Was it doctor or professor? He had only certain words will advance the conversation.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. I assume this was a phone call, but I guess that's not the case. The device settings must have been configured to play this voice message as soon as it finished authenticating.
準備ができ次第、デバイスのマップ機能を使って森を抜け、山の頂上の洋館へと向かうんだ。洋館で待っていれば彼らと合流できるはず。私も必ず後で向かうから待っていてほしい。それから途中で見かける建物には絶対に入るな。
Okay, Gandalf. Whatever you do, do not enter the mountain without me.
入れば減点などでは済まない。自分の身を守るためだと思って私の指示に従ってくれ。
That's concerning.
Whatever you say, boss. Senior detective speaks without pause. The moment he finishes, the sound cuts out abruptly. I stand there in a daze, holding the tablet, my new D-pad in one hand. I lift my head and peer through the tree line, making out a shape of a mountain with an imposing manor resting on its summit. He couldn't even give us a picture of that. No! He's seeing, we should be seeing what he's seeing. Is that the building senior detective was referring to? Well, I don't fully trust him. My options are limited. Pressed for choice, I open the map application on the tab. Okay. Various graphics appear on the screen displaying the surrounding area. All that blue surrounding everything must be the ocean, which means I've been taken to a remote island.
この島の名前か？聞いたこともないけど、海外まで連れてこられたとかじゃないよな。
Either way, getting all gloomy won't solve things. I use my fingers to zoom in on the map, hoping to find more info. The screen then displays my current location and a few details about the vicinity. Just as senior detective said, there seems to be some sort of manor atop the peak, plus another structure near the tree line. Without any other clues to guide me, I decide to follow senior detective's instructions for now.
探偵ネームって自分でデバイスに登録するのか。どうしよう。僕には特技なんてないし、かといって。
Got nothing. Give me a place to save. The tablet hums quietly as I trek on. Before long, I see a parting in the trees. A massive heliport stretches before me. To its right sits a relatively small 3-story building. Though it blocks my line of sight, I assume that the manor is just up ahead at the top of the hill. The structure here must be the one of the senior detectives warned me against entering. It's not like I really trust the guy, so I'm admittedly a bit curious and sneak a peek inside. But as soon as a thought crosses my mind, a sudden sense of unease washes over me. Hello.
Ooh.
On my tablet's map, I see numerous circular icons displayed within the building's walls. And not just a handful either. Dozens of icons crowd around like ants swarming over food. Judging by my own marker on the map, I think these icons are all people. But if that's the case, what does this mean? My apprehension refuses to die down. I get the sense that going in there would only end in regret, just as senior detective had warned. I need to decide my next step carefully. I will.
Do not go into the building.
I want to. I'll be a good little boy and follow orders. I decided to do what senior detective suggested and make my way toward the manor at the peak of the mountain. My mentor always chided me for being so rash. Maybe I wouldn't have been abducted if I had just waited for him like I was supposed to. Then you would have been recruited.
Truth.
What's more, I get this deep feeling of dread whenever I look at that building to the right of the heliports. You too, cut it out. Hey, cat. I should follow senior detective's advice, especially considering that he must have way better grasp of the situation than me. What is this place? Really, this island. I make my way up the mountain, quietly grumbling to myself when suddenly... What? I missed that. What was that, bodies?
Yes.
A chill runs down my spine. I quickly turn to look behind me. But the only thing in sight is that building. I get the strange feeling that going there would have
irrevocable
consequences for me. Probably would have been game over.
My uneasiness lingers, but I turn my back and keep going in spite of it.
Give me a safe spot.
I continue up the twisting mountain path for about 15 minutes until, at last, I arrive at the manor door. It was a gentle incline, but I'm still spent. I warily take a seat, resting my back against the outside wall of the manor. It's the exact kind of setting where you'd expect in a mystery novel. The manor's exterior speaks to its age and smells faintly of lumber. During my approach, I could only grasp at the structure's imposing beauty. Upon closer inspection, I noticed its windows are constructed from an unnaturally thick glass, impossible to break or peek through. I stand up and circle the perimeter, but there don't appear to be any points of entry aside from the front door. If anything, it seems like it was built to house prisoners, not residents. This definitely isn't your average manor. What on earth could be awaiting within? I slow down and catch my breath. My hand is damp with sweat as I turn the knob of the manor's only entrance. A loud clank rings out as the door swings open with ease.
I thought he wasn't supposed to go into the manor.
He wasn't supposed to go into the other place, and he was supposed to meet him out in the front. So. The interior seems normal enough. Probably. Not.
I ask weakly as I take a step inside. As soon as I let go of the knob, the door closes on its own, not one moment later. What? Sharp pain suddenly erupts in my head, causing me to stagger involuntarily. I shadow at my feet, expand rapidly, my spine tingles as I feel something rush quickly toward me. Well, even a moment of hesitation, I kick out and leap to the side. However,
Another detective.
Something slams hard against the back of my skull. The impact sends me flying. My vision swims, my mind already fading. I find myself unable to stand, and the world fades to white.
You just can't stay awake.
Apparently not.
Helpful.
おいおい、こいつ全然起きねえぞ。一発蹴りでもかますか？
Oh yes, that'll help.
ヤマトさん、乱暴はやめようよ。
I hear voices nearby.
飛脚パイセンに賛成。暴力とかマジないっしょ。水ぶっかけるくらいでよくね？
That'll work.
渋谷さんも大概過激だな。ここは冷静にね。
Who's the one that hit me then?
もしや心肺が止まっているのではないか。我が速やかに心臓マッサージを。
その必要はありません。どうやら目を覚ましたようですよ。
Man, stop
I
with
open
the
my eyes,
blurry.
but my vision is blurred.
And Iris is the one that's blind and should be having a problem with it.
It's because this is how everything looks to me.
Damn.
The dizzying pain in my head is unbearable. There's a constant ringing in my ears, and my body won't move an inch.
I can't even look at the OBS. My God.
A wave of nausea comes over me, but I manage to stop myself from groaning.
僕は
What happened? Okay, everybody. That's the end of the video for today. Thank you all for watching. There is going to be links in the description down below for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. Please join us over on Discord. We're trying to make some community game nights. We'd love to see you all over there. While you've watched the show, if you liked it, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And please, if you could also hit share, we'd love it if other people were also watching our content. That way we can get our numbers bolstered up. Otherwise, thank you all. Keep on adventuring, and we'll catch you in the guild next time. Later!